Hello everybody, Evil Doing Master, and welcome back to the class trial where I'll show you guys how to play a specific class in Legion so you guys can know how to play in the future. So this is going to be my last video for the class trial, and this is the monk for the Windwalker. So we're going to be doing how to play a Windwalker monk so I can show you how to play in the future. So let's get started and see how to play a Windwalker monk. And you cannot do the tank or healers for the class trial, they are locked. So maybe they might be unlocked in a future patch or expansion. But today we're just going to be doing the Windwalker monk. So let's go ahead and do the Windwalker monk.
Well met! A glorious battle awaits us on the broken shore. The war chief expects every hero of the Horde to be sharp and ready. I suggest we use the time for a bit of combat training. Say the word and we'll begin.
Alright, going on to Zakwa.
Mogra,
Trainer, begin.
farewell.
As a Windwalker monk, you use your fists and your speed to overcome enemies. This builds up chi, a resource that allows you to unleash your most powerful attacks. Start by using your primary attack, Tiger Palm, to deal damage and generate chi. Use Tiger Palm on the target dummy.
Okay, Tiger Paw is 50 energy, a melee range, intercast, attack with the palm of your hand, dealing 4,387 damage. Tiger Palm has an 8% chance to make your next blackout kick cost no chi, so it generates 2 chi. So you need to generate lots and lots of chi to activate some of your abilities. So let's use Tiger Palm 3 times on the target dummy. 1, 2, and 3.
Excellent! Starting combat with Tiger Palm gives you enough chi to unleash the powerful Rising Sun Kick, an attack that uses 2 chi and deals substantial damage. Use it whenever it's available. Use Rising Sun Kick on the target dummy.
Rising Sun Kick, it's a melee range, it costs 2 chi, it's an intercast, it's a 9.09 second cooldown, kick upwards, dealing 38,010 damage, and reducing the effectiveness of healing on a target for 10 seconds. So we need to cast that 2 times on the target dummy. So 1, and we gotta wait for a while because it's in the cooldown. So remember, always generate chi.
Good work! While not as powerful as Rising Sun Kick, your Blackout Kick still packs a punch. Or, a kick. It hits much harder than Tiger Palm, so use Blackout Kick to spend your extra chi. Use Blackout Kick on the target dummy.
Blackout Kick is a cost 1 chi, a melee range, intercast, kick with a blast of chi energy, dealing 16,081 physical damage. So we need to get some chi to cast that. So let's get some chi. So we got 1, 2, and 3. There we go.
You have an abundance of attacks at your disposal, Windwalker. Fists of Fury costs 3 chi and does a lot of damage. It will also hit additional enemies near your target. Use Fists of Fury whenever it's available, or if you face multiple enemies. Use Fists of Fury on the target dummy.
Fist of Fury costs 3 chi, it's channeled, a melee range, a 21.8 second cooldown, Requires one-handed melee weapon. Pummels all target in front of you, dealing 94,000 damage over 3.6 second. Can be channeled while moving, so you can use that while you're moving. So we only cast that once. Just gonna get some chi. And there we go.
You're learning fast! Now that you have all your primary attack abilities, we will see how they work together. Practice using your attacks on this target, dummy.
Now we need to activate our 4 main abilities on the target dummy. And like I said, you need to generate all the chi before you can activate some of these abilities like Rising Sun Kick, Black Up Kick, Fist of Fury. So use Tiger Palm to get some chi. Always and always use this to generate chi. There we go.
Now you have the hang of it. You are fast and agile, able to zip around the battlefield at will. Your primary means of mobility is roll, which causes you to quickly roll a good distance in whatever direction you are moving. Practice using roll a few times.
WoW is a 20-second recharge intercast. WoW a short distance. Basically, you just use that to roll around. All you do is roll. Like this. See? There, that's how you roll. That's a cool ability for monks to
Taking
use.
damage is part of battle, but you can tap the spiritual mists to heal yourself or an ally. Use a fuse to heal your wounds. Use a fuse to replenish your health to full.
Okay, a fuse is it costs 30 energy for your range, a 1.36 second cast, a fast and effective spell healing the target for 14,324. So basically, if you're in a dungeon, background, PvP, raiding, or like a mythic dungeon, use this on yourself to heal up. So if you're dying, just use that. And while you're questing, use this to heal up if you're dying. So cast it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3.
Excellent work. Target practice is over, hero. It's time to prove your mettle. Combine all the lessons you've learned and use them to defeat my men in combat. Show me the power and agility of Windwalking.
Now we need to test all abilities on the soldier front. So let's do this now. And done.
Good work. Now demonstrate your skill against 2 foes at the same time.
So now we need to kill 2 gun soldiers at the same time. And now we can finish the move with Fist of Fury, like this. And then we're done.
You learned well. Next we will see... Hold on. Is that... 2 arms! The Legion is attacking!
And now we need to kill a bunch of demons until we reach 100%, and that'll be the end of the training. So let's go kill some demons.
It is too far away.
Alright, 34%. $51. $85. And done.
Well done, hero. You are now prepared to, when you feel ready, explore your spell book and the talent tree for additional abilities you can learn. For the Horde!
Alright, so you can have 3 charges of WoW, and remember to use a fuse to heal when you're dying, and always use Tiger Palm to generate chi. And I'm gonna go over some of the talents and some spells in the spell book. So first up we got some talents. So we got Chi Burst. It's a 4-yard range. 9. It's a .909 second cast. A 30-second cooldown. Holds a torrent of Chi energy up to 40 yards forward, dealing 10,833 nature damage to all enemies, and 14,771 healing to the monk and all allies in its path. Then we got Eye of the Tiger. It's a passive. Tiger Palm also applies Eye of the Tiger, dealing 6,652 nature damage to the enemy and 6,652 healing to the monk over 8 seconds. Chi Wave, 4-yard range, intercast at 15-second cooldown. A wave of Chi energy flows through friends and foes, dealing 3,259 nature damage, or 3,104 healing, bounces up to 7 times to targets within 25 yards. That's for all the 15 talent, and we got the 30 talent. Chi Torpedo, replace Whirl into cast at 15-second recharge. Torpedoes you forward a long distance and increases your movement speed by 30% for 10 seconds, stacking up to two times. Tagos lost a 20-yard range, 30-second cooldown into cast. Increase a friendly target's movement speed by 70% for 6 seconds, and remove all roots and snails. And then Clarity or Celestry, passive, reduce the cooldown of Woe by 5 seconds and increase its maximum number of charges by 1. And then we got the 45 talents is Engines Elixir. It's an intercast, 1 minute cooldown, chug in an announcing elixir, refilling all your energy and chi. And then as sessions, as passive, increase your maximum chi by 1 and your energy regeneration by 10%. Power strikes are passive. Every 15 seconds, your next Tiger Palm generates 1 additional chi. Then the 60 talents is the Ring of Peace. 40-yard range, intercast, 45-second cooldown. Form a Ring of Peace at the target location for 8 seconds. Enemies that enter will be ejected from the ring. Summon Black Ark Statue, a 40-yard range. In intercast at 10-second cooldown. Summons a Black Ark Statue at the target location for 15 minutes. Posing threat to all enemies within 30 yards. You may cast provoke on a statue to taunt all enemies near the statue. So basically, if you pick this talent, if you're a tank, I think you can use this on a, I think you can summon this on a tank as a for a talent. Just use that to for tanking. If you're in a tank spec, just summon your statue and then you can tank or taunt your enemies with it when you should have a statue out. And then leg swap, instant cast, 45-second cooldown, knocks down all enemies within 5 yards, stunning them for 5 seconds. Now this is very good if for raiding or dungeons to interrupt spellcasts if you have this talent. Then we go to the 75 talents. It's healing elixir, it's an instant cast, a 30-second recharge. Drink a healing elixir, healing you for 15% of your maximum health. Healing elixir will automatically trigger if you drop below 35% health and a charge is available. And then defuse magic. It's an instant cast, a 1.5 minute cooldown. Reduce magic damage you take by 60% for 6 seconds, and transfers all currency active harmful magic and effects on your back to the original caster if possible. And then damp pen harm intercast, a 2-minute cooldown. Reduce all damage you take by 20% to 50% for 10 seconds, with larger attacks being reduced by more. And then the 90 talent, it's Watching Raid Wind. It costs 1 chi. It's an intercast, 5.45 second cooldown. Summons a rolling tornado around you, causing 24,021 damage over 5.5 seconds to enemies within 8 yards. Applies mark over crane to up to 5 nearby targets. And then invoke Zoom the White Tiger. We got, it's a 40-yard range, it's an intercast, it's a 3-minute cooldown, summons an epiphany of Azun the White Tiger for 45 seconds. Azun or Azun, I don't know how you say his name, attacks your primary target and strikes 3 enemies within 10 yards. Every 1 second with Tiger Lightning for 1,433 nature damage. And then hit combo, passive. Each successful attack that triggers combo strikes in a row grants 2% increased damage, stacking up to 8 times. And then we got the 100 talents, Chi Orbit, that's a passive. Every 5 seconds an orb of energy forms and rotates around you until impact an enemy, dealing 6,159 damage to all nearby enemies, maximum 4 orbs. Whirling Dragon Punch, intercast, 21.8 second cooldown. It's an intercast, perform a devastating whirling upward strike, dealing 48,150 damage to all nearby enemies. Only usable while Fist of Fury and Rising Sun Kick are on a cooldown. And finally, Serenity, replace Storm Orbs of Fire, intercast, a 1.5 minute cooldown. Enter a varied state of mental and physical serenity for 8 seconds. While in this state, you do 40% increased damage and healing, and all chi consumes are free and have 50% reduced cooldown. So there you go. This is all the talents that you get for Windwalker Monk. Now we're going to be going to the spell book to check out the other ones. So we got Kraken J Lightning, cost 20 energy plus 20 per second, a 40-yard range. It's channeled. Channeled J Lightning, causing 5,418 nature damage over 3.6 seconds to the target, and sometimes knocking back melee attackers. Detox. It's 20 energy, a 40-yard range, it's an instant cast, it's an 8-second cooldown, remove all poison and disease effects from the target, and invoke, I think I already said the two guys. We got disable, It's a 15 energy, a melee range, intercast, reduce the target movement speed by 50% for 15 seconds. Duration refresh by melee attacks. Targets already snared will be released for a second instead. Paralyze 20, it costs 20 energy at 20-yard range, intercast at 15-second cooldown, it encapsulates the target for 1 minute, limit 1 damage will cancel effect. Provoke, say 30-yard range, 8-second cooldown, it's an intercast, taunts the target and causing them to move toward you at 50% increased speed. This ability can be targeted on your statue or the Black Ox, causing the same effect on all enemies within 10 yards of the statue. So you can use the statue and provoke if you're in tank spec to taunt. And then resurrect, resurrect. It's a 40-yard range. It's a 9.09 second cast. Return the spirit to the body, restoring a dead target to life with 35% of maximum health and mana. Cannot be cast when in combat. So if you're a DPS or healer, and I think tank, in that spec, you can use that on a dead player. If you're in a dungeon, battleground, or raid, cast that when someone's dead to bring them back to life for full health and mana. And then we got Spear Hand Strike, melee range. It's an intercast at 15-second cooldown. Jabs the target in the throat, interrupting spellcasting and preventing any spell from that school or magic from being cast for seconds. So use that to interrupt spellcasting if you're in a raid or dungeon to interrupt spellcast. Now spinning crane kick is a 3 cheat channeled. Spin while kicking in the air, dealing 15,468 damage over 1.4 second to the enemies within 8 yards. Spinning crane kick damage is increased by 50% for each unique target. You struck in the last 15 seconds with Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, or Buzzing Sun Kick. So lose this when you have a bunch of AoE on you. So it looks like this. Well, you need to get chi if you wanna activate that. And then we got Transcendence. It's an intercast, 10-second cooldown. Split your body and spirit, leaving your spirit behind for 15 minutes. Use Transcendence transfer to swap locations with your spirit. Storm, Earth, and Fire. It's an intercast, 1.5 minute recharge. Split into 3 elemental spirits for 15 seconds. Each spirit dealing 45% of normal damage and healing. You direct control the storm spirit, while Earth and Fire spirits mimic your attacks on nearby enemies. While active, casting Storm, Earth, and Fire again will cause the spirit to fixate on your target. And then we got Transcendence Transfer, 40-yard range, intercast at 25-second cooldown. Your body and spirit swap locations. I already said that for Ox Statue. And then Zen Pilgrimage, 9.09 second cast, 1 minute cooldown. Your spirit travels to the peak of Serenity in Pandora, leaving your body behind. Use then Pilgrim again to return back to your departure point. So basically, you can use that to go back to the peak of Serenity in Pandora anytime you wish. And then use it again to go back to your current location. Alright, now we got these 3 passives. We got Afterlife passive. When you kill an enemy, you summon a healing spell, healing you for 42,972 when you walk through it. When you kill an enemy with Blackout Kick, you have a 50% chance to summon a chi spell, granting 1 chi when you walk through it. And then we got Mastery, Combo Strikes, passive abilities deal 16% more damage when they are not a repeat of the previous ability. Windwalker passive, you and your allies within 10 yards have 10% increased movement speed. So those are the abilities that's in your spellbook that you can use to for DPS. And I believe that's everything that you need to learn for Windwalker monks. So yeah, like I said in the beginning of my video, this is my last class trial for the video, and then I'm gonna be done with all the class trial videos that I've done. So I hope this guy would help you on how to play a Windwalker monk in the future. And I wish you guys good luck on playing this class too. So I'll see you guys next time on my next video. See ya! Hey guys, it's Evil Master, and thank you very much for watching this video that I just did. And I wish you guys good luck on playing the Windwalker Monk. And this is going to be my very last class trial that I'm going to be doing. You can watch my previous ones to help you how to play your class the right way. And I'm going to be ending this video. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me at Twitter at EvilDuoMaster. And make sure you give me some more questions for my next Q&A. You can post them in the comments below or on my Twitter, and I'll have them ready for my next Q&A. So anyways guys, I'm going to end this video, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. See ya!